Good morning to all of you present over here. So this is Suraj Power once again come back with the different tasks which is provided by the Goeduhub Technology. This is the summer vacations courses over there which is provided with the free of cost. So first of all, I'm really thankful for ma'am to providing us the free tutorials and free classes sessions which is on conducted lives on the YouTube. So here the tasks over there. So tax is the predictions having the loan eligibility for the having dream house financials company using the decision tree classification. So here we have just learned what's the decision tree classification based on that. So the problem statement is that there is a eligible process for the loan procedures based on the customers having filling the online forms. These details we're having like these are the features like having gender, then marital status, education, then numbers of dependents, income, loan amounts, then credit history and others parameters, or which is having to provided us this. So first of all, what we have done that we have to just load it and these kind of things, and after that loan prediction. After that we have just important libraries we have just imported over there. So we having the numpy, pandas, matplotlib, and having the cbon library. So the pandas which is used for having like data frames and serialized series of some kind of things which is based depends on like whatever they're having df equals to pd equals pd dot read. So what is pd is used for like a data frame over there based on that particular given data set. And numpy which is like for kind of array informations, multiplication and all the sense information which is formed by the having numpy. And after that what is having a multiply, it's matplotlib which is used for visualizations of data sets. So here they're having here which is see that like it is provided a matplot like in way of like plotting. Pyplot means having the interactive split plots which having a simple case of programmatic program generator like that. So and cbon, what is the cbon is also the one of like it is a visualization which is used for these libraries over there for plotting and all. So after that we have just imported with having Colab's import driver because through the driver because my data set which is I already just loaded on the driver. So that's why we are just there is Google having some privacies over there. So that's why after that what's the next which is path equals to this, path equals to driver dot this, and after that we have just loaded a data. So this is our having a data set form that csv file. After that we are just finding them having the what is the type of the data set. Then after that we have just shape we are just considered. Then after that we having top 5 rows which is based on the head, then column, then tails. Then after that we have just find the correlation between the these are these are the having the numerical values or numerical data. So that's why correlation based on that. And after that we are just finding the having what are the columns name, or we can say that what are the features name over there. And after that we are just finding the mean value df dot mean and df dot main max value. After that we are just finding that if an df dot and unique means all the unique value which is present on the given row or columns, we can say like that based on the feature. After that we have just ILO function we are using for whatever the slicing based on the user requirement. After a description based on the statistical description based on that. And after that we are just using the summarizations of data sets. For that we are using info in that like a column, number of columns and d types, all the information which is present. After that df dot having is null dot sum, so we just provided. After that we have just this gender is a category, so based on the category we have male and female, just plot we have just provided. Then after that married is having record categorical data, so there is a yes or no. So dependence means having 0 1 2 and 3 plus dependence over there. After that they're having self-employment, yes or no. Then education based on graduate and graduate. Then properties have areas based on the having urban areas and all. And credit history where 0 or 1 we can select that. And after it we either have amount to which is stored over this. And the plot based on these are the numerical value, we have just put it over the standard deviation forms based on the numerical values. So after that we are just finding that numerical features which is having cosine with each other, so we have just plotted the heat map over there. So heat map we want that. So and then after that we are just finding what we can say that, so we have just having dropped the having a loan id based on that. Then after that we have get dummy variable, so dummy values we have just get it. And after that we have just encoded with drops on this and with coded with this. After that we have just a test string splittings over there based on having test size is 0.2 based on like random straight I just get it 7. And after that we have just uploaded what the model like having decision tree classification, so based on the having model dot fix x train y train. And after that we are just random state equals to 5, I just give it over there. It's same only, it's not different, just the thing. Then we have just predict what is the having models. After that having we have got it the mean square value, so what's the actual results we are just predicted over this. So after what the having the tree plotting, so for that tree plotting I just get it like from scikit-learn dot scikit import tree, and then tree dot plot tree is having the model, because in model test trains already which is present. Based on that they having the tree representations making, so exploiting, so we have to reprint it with the having tree representation. So here are small tree representation based on, so you can see that this is like output which is comes like this representation. So based on that we just funded the small tree representations. So this is one of the small tree representation which is comes. So yeah, that's what's all about that thing. Thank you so much.